colloquial usage. These terms are also used colloquially by scientists and engineers to describe phenomena that can be neglected as not significant. Of course, the rotation of the earth affects our experiment, but it's such a higher order effect that we would be able to measure it, or at least relativity is a fourth order effect that we only worry about at the annual calibration. In this usage, the ordinality of the approximation is not exact but is used to emphasize its insignificance. The higher the number used, the less important the effect. The terminology in this context represents a high level of precision required to account for an effect which is inferred to be very small compared to the overall subject matter. The higher the order, the more precision is required to measure the effect, and therefore a smallness of the effect is comparison to the overall measurement. Linearization, perturbation theory, Taylor series, champion, Inskog method, Bigod notation, references, Taylor series. In mathematics, the Taylor series of a function is an infinite sum of terms that are expressed in terms of the function's derivatives at a single point. For most common functions, the function and the sum of its Taylor series are equal. Near this point, Taylor series are named after Brooke Taylor, who introduced them in 1715. If 0 is the point where the derivatives are considered, a Taylor series is also called a Maclaurin series after Colin Maclaurin, who made extensive use of this special case of Taylor series in the mid-1700s. The partial sum formed by the first n plus 1 terms of a Taylor series is a polynomial of degree n that is called the nth Taylor polynomial of the function. Taylor polynomials are approximation of a function which become generally better as n increases. Taylor theorem gives quantitative estimates on the error introduced by the use of such approximations. If the Taylor series of a function is convergent, its sum is the limit of the infinite sequence of the Taylor polynomials. A function may differ from the sum.